Welcome back to another episode in the Carolina Panthers franchise. Week 5 action today against the Saints. But out of Week 4, we get an award here for Bryce Young. Offensive Player of the Week. 114, 194 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns. He was super efficient. Compare that to Tua over on the right-hand side. 260 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. 18-21. So really very, very good efficiency here for Bryce Young. We are really starting to get into a rhythm. I'm loving this. And today we really are going to need that rhythm. We're playing against the Saints, who are very much looking like an equally rated team here. 84, 85, 84. We're 81, 85, 82. So we're not that far off. We're both 3-1. And we're absolutely duking it out. Try to get to the lead here. The Falcons, I don't know who they're playing, but the Buccaneers are the lowest ranked currently in the NFC South. I want to get up top as quickly as possible, and I want to make sure that we really just keep the momentum going, and we have a fantastic chance now. Week 5, Week 7, get those division wins in there. That's super important. We've got a lot to cover this week, so let's really get going quickly. We've got a breakout linebacker, and we've got a game wrecker. This is an opponent who has a streaking X factor. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Coach, nobody holds this defense to a higher standard than me. I've always tried to lead by example. I made a few plays last week, but I have to do more. If I want this defense to play like all pros, it starts with me. So I'm planning on single-handedly destroying the Saints offense this week. Oh, the rest of the defense follows me. Is that beautiful? Isn't that like a super low-ball comment? Single-handedly destroying the Saints offense. Right, that's fun. Anyways, game day goal. Hold the Saints to less than 150 total yards, or get Jeremiah Trotter Jr. 3+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, and sacks. Yeah, that's going to be challenging. I do hope we get it. I think we can upgrade his dev trade, right? Is that what this is about? Breakout? Yeah. Next up, let's check out the game record. Coach, this week you're facing Marshon Lattimore, who's caused many problems for opposing offenses in recent weeks. Any plan to stop him? So, do we get a choice? No. He's a fantastic player, and he's going to get his. He's proven that throughout his career, and I don't know if there's any surefire way to stop him. It's going to have to be by team effort. Extinguish the fire. Hold cornerback Marshon Lattimore without an interception or forced fumble. All right. X Factor engage. Cornerback Marshon Lattimore will have his X Factor active to start the game. Quarterback is Jordan Travis out of Florida State. 1 year experience, 25 years of age, 72 overall. This is strange, but okay. I guess they chose him because he's still young. I don't know. They've got Jake Haener here as well, 2670, very similar rated. CJ Beathard or Beathard, or I don't know how you pronounce that, dude. But yeah, whatevs. There's actually Derek Carr, former Saints QB. We just released him. And Jimmy G, these are both around the 70 rating. With buffs and morale, you could get him higher, but all right. Running back, Alvin Kamara, 30 and 86, and Kendre Miller and Jaquan Hardy. I think both of these here are very decent running backs. Kendre Miller is sadly injured, so Alvin Kamara and Jaquan Hardy will be doing the running. If we can stop Alvin Kamara, that's a big weapon out of the way there. James Duff, that's a rookie fullback. Wide receivers, we've got Chris Olave here, 25-94, a very, very good receiver. We've got Joanne Jennings, 28-79, A.T. Perry, 25-78, both of which are really good, solid options right there. Jared Stearns and Bo Collins are more or less just decent backup options, nothing more than that. Tight ends, Juwan Johnson. This is a superstar, 28-81. Foster Moreau, 28-75, and Benjamin Urosek, 23-75. I like all of these three players here. They are truly solid options. Both of these here are really solid and decent. I would even rate Urosek a little bit higher because he's younger. But Juwan Johnson leading the line here. The offensive line, this is interesting for us. And our defense, they've got Patrick Paul here, 23-81. Know him pretty well from the Titans franchise. Trevor Penning and Marcus Cox, that's a rookie. I personally don't really get this setup because I've got two players that are very similarly rated, not that far apart in age. And I probably could use them on another position, such as the guard, for instance. But Tate Ratledge here, 22.67, and Jordan Meredith are the guards here on the left side. Center, Eric McCoy, 28.87, and Will Putnam, 24.69. Right guard, Nick Saldiveri, 25.75. Jalen Mayfield, 25.75. Cam Dewberry, 22.70. I don't get the succession plan here, but whatever. Decent options here. Ryan Ramczyk on the right tackle position, 31.90, and Brandon McCord. So the tackle positions, I would say, are the strong points of this offensive line. The guard is really weird here. Center is good. And then we've got the right guard. Again, it doesn't look too bad. Jalen Mayfield, for instance, has 92 strength. That's good, but his awareness is pretty low again. So, not sure. Ryan Ramczyk, certainly a stalwart veteran. No questions. What about defense? Michael Clements, 28.74. Kyle Phillips, 28.73, and Darius Robinson, 24.70. Again, not too crazy about this setup. I would probably change a few things around, but whatever. It's just decent players in here. They do have some good stats in there, looking at the strength, for instance, for Michael Clements, and the acceleration, of course, and the block shedding is at 82, and tackling 83, so that's good. But again, no standout here. Carl Granderson, right edge, 83. That's a different story. And Isaiah Foskey, 81. Again, I would slap one of these dudes over on the left edge and just backfill with one of these dudes on both positions and let that be that. But again, that's just me. Good option on right edge. On D-tackle, we've got Brian Breesy, who's one who we really need to watch out for. 23 and freaking 97 superstar. He's going to go up to being an X-Factor in no time. Devongo Joe, 30.78, and Nesta Jade Silvera with a beanie, apparently caught sleeping here on this picture. Left outside linebacker Abdul Kader, 21.80. That's a great rookie, looking good. Jabril Cox, 27.70. Does he have a hidden depth chart? Yes, he actually has. He looks nasty. He looks like he's going to be nasty very, very quickly. Mid linebacker Divine Diablo, 27.79. Super solid dude. We've got Jay Sean Barham, that's a rookie as well, 21.75, and DeMarco Jackson, that's just a backfiller here. Starting trait on this rookie, this is looking pretty good actually. Right outside linebacker Chop Robinson, 23.85, that's a fantastic dude, I love the name as well. Jeremiah Moon, so the linebacking group is actually way better than the edge rushing group, I would say. Cornerback, Marshall Lattimore, X-Factor, he's going to be active immediately. We've got Paulson Adivo, 26 and 88. Stephon Gilmore, veteran player, 34.81. Avonte Maddox and Alontae Taylor here. This is very balanced. The bottom three super balanced. These two very, very good corners we really have to watch out, especially Marshall Lattimore, absolute elite. Free safety Tyrann Mathieu, 33.87. Honey Badger still going strong. JT Gray, I don't know who he's mentoring. I would personally just pick up a young player, a rookie. There are not that bad ones at a young age as well, so they could really get the succession working. Strong safeties, Jimmy Ward, 34.81. And a fantastic dude here, Jordan Howden, 25.80. This is looking pretty cool, actually. Kicker is Will Reichard, and the punter is Ryan Wright. So there we go. That is the team setup for the Saints. Our weekly strategy, how do we counter that? How do we approach this? Yeah, we're just going to try and limit them on the short pass, try and catch Alvin Kamara when he wants to get going as well. This is the setup. Let's see. We've got Brandon Dorius starters, right edge starters. I'm just checking because I did change around a little bit, but not that much. So I think we're looking good still. Split. Yeah, there we go. That's good. The offensive game plan, I'm going to be running it inside. I can always shift around here. We're gonna go full pad practice, started training. Zach Wilson is fit again, which is why I cut Derek Carr. He's not here anymore. Halfbacks, I will be going with split training. Fullback, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Split training, Jonathan Mingo is injured currently, so it will be Laviska Shenault, Jalen Polk, and Torrey Horton. The tight ends, we're going to go with split training as well to not aggravate injuries. We're going to split the left tackle here. We're also going to split the left guard situation. I pulled up CJ Green from the practice squad, so now we have Farmer and Green battling it out for that position. I'm actually pretty excited to see who gets the edge there. At center, we've got Betts, Rainey, and Stromberg. All get started training. That is actually going to work pretty well. On the team profile, it's time to adjust this ever so lightly. Domani Jackson, I don't think he needs any training whatsoever. I need to make sure that Joe Farmer gets better ASAP. Tylik Williams and Torrey Horton, I'm just going to give him 1 or 2 more weeks of training here just to buff him a little bit more. I want to have Tylik Williams solid. I want to have Torrey Horton get solid. Damani Jackson's getting enough playtime already. I think this will work. So the target is to hold them under, what was it, 125 or under 150. Plus we want to sack as much as we can. So we're going to go with this. Sack the QB 5 times. Defensive coordinator. We need to hold him to not a lot of points. So we're going to go with 14 points. We're gonna be aggressive today. We're going to be super aggressive. Let's even go with this. Yeah, let's go with this one here. Let's just see what happens. Let's see how we get this done. All right, so we pick up a back strain here for Branson Robinson, which sucks a little bit because I would have liked to get him training, get him some experience points to just make him a more and more viable option on the running side of things. We just need to really keep everybody fit over there. So that is my main target. Here we go, 8 points. And now we are going to be focusing a little bit more on the blitzing situation. We can't spend any more points. All right, 4 points will stay up there. Let's see if we get some more at the end of this week. I'm really excited about next week, by the way. Playing the Dolphins, this is going to be super exciting. Let's upgrade players. Jeremiah Trotter is getting an upgrade seemingly every freaking week, all right? Every freaking week he's going up. Does he get a new ability because of that? Actually, I haven't chosen abilities. What the frick is going on with me? All right, let's see. What do we want to give him? Run stopper. All right. We've got pick artist. Catch uncontested interceptions. Have unlimited stamina on the return. Ooh, that's nice. Medium route KO. All right. Lumberjack. Do not allow broken tackles and cause more fumbles when cuts taken. All right. No outsiders. All right. Secure tackler. Increased success rate when using conservative diving tackles. Mid-zone KO. Stonewall. We're gonna use this one first. I wanna stop dudes from having the extra yardage pickup. Instant rebate. Refunded a pass rush point when they successfully shed blocks. BOGO. Our grand free pass rush move. Mr. Big Stop. Start and 3rd or 4th down with at least half their maximum pass rush point. Start and I don't know. I don't think they read that when they put the text in there. Defenders will still tackle effectively when trying to strip the football. I want to have this, of course. Just make it bad for them. Here we go. What's this? Out of my way. Attempt to win impact blocks. All right. Inside stuff. Extra credit. Spinner. Demoralizer. Will clear with a hit stick tackle. Crusher. Will cause heavy fatigue penalty when tackling a ball carrier. Outmatched. Higher likely to force catch knockouts against running backs. I think I like that one. Reach out of engaged. Unfakeable. Alright. Persistent. Harder to knock out of the zone. That's not interesting yet. Run committed. Short route. Recuperation. I actually think this is a good one. We're going to go with this. Recuperation. There you go, Jeremiah. I hope that helps you in the next game. Ike Mekwonu going up. Very, very interested to see how contract negotiations would play out here. Tommy Treble also goes up. Is he a scheme fit? He's always around the area of being a scheme fit, but he's not yet. Do we have all abilities set? Yes, we do. All right, that's good. Bryce Young. Oh, we get an upgrade. That's important. 89 now. I personally don't even care that he's not a superstar. Abilities would certainly help us, but at the time, I don't care. He's really performing very well. Kalen Bullock is also doing so well. Snagged him in the 24 draft. I'm very happy with this. Frankie Livu, backup player here, or backup, yeah. He's a backup player at midline backer. There we go. Cade York, who I would really like to give a new deal to. We're upgrading his power. He is already very, very good. Accuracy and all that should be something that we're looking at. Ricky Stromberg, here we go. Let's get some upgrades for you. CJ Henderson, also some upgrades here. He is one of my older cornerbacks, if you would believe it, at age 26 already. So there we go. But again, I feel like he's a good piece to have in there. And while I like to help youth, grow and use young players. I'm not a stickler for that, right? And I try not to go completely overboard with just focusing on getting young players and completely negating that you just need depth. For me, CJ Henderson is a super solid depth piece. 80 rated. It's not that expensive overall. Terrace Marshall Jr. is the same thing basically. Torrey Horton, 77 rated. Here we go. This is nice. He's not getting a lot of snaps though, so I don't know if we'll get him to be revealed. Anthony Schwartz. It's a good upgrade for him. Lindsay Rainey. He's really growing extremely consistently. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why he's growing that much better compared to others. But yeah, he just is. I'm going to take it. Rasheem Betts, also 73 right now. I'm just putting this out there, right? Because I picked him up when they were very, very young. He's 22 and 73 rated, right? If he keeps growing at this pace, he will be mid to high 70s at the end of this season. He's going to be 23. And from then on, he's going to be growing and growing and growing. And he's on a super long-term deal as well. So that is actually something that I could see myself doing in one of the longer franchise series on the next Madden. I love doing this. I love seeing players develop. I'm not one to just go out and sign just the big names, have quick success. So I like seeing that just happening over time. Same with Joe Farmer, 21 and 70. I do not feel bad about this at all. This is similar to a very solid draft pick. CJ Green is not a scheme fit, so that's the big difference between these two players. But I will be dumping some points into power. He should be growing alongside Joe Farmer here. And, worst case, I've got two young players that I can use. So, a very, very foggy game today here at home. Player spotlight. Who's going to get it? Bryce Young. Yeah, no, last week he was fantastic. 194 freaking yards, 5 touchdowns. He has grown extremely well, and I just enjoy using him. He just really feels good to use. He's quite quick out of the pocket. He can throw in the run. He's extremely versatile. It's not only foggy, it's also raining, so there we go. Maybe passing today will be impacted a little by that. We're using the alternate option, of course, as you know, as our home uniform. I always like changing the uniforms from season to season just to also get those out there that would hardly be used otherwise, first off and second off. I just wanna distinguish the seasons visually, not only in the video description, but also visually. So there we go. Love that uniform. He's going kind of, yeah, it's raining, but who cares? And I really love the option that you can interchange the uniforms, just completely mix and match. If you wanted to do that, you could do that, and that would be pretty cool, actually. We could go black top and white pants, or I don't know, whatever. Just really go crazy there. So, what do we need to achieve today? We need to win. Full stop. That's my target, and that's all there is to say to it. I don't want to have Marshall Lattimore doing his thing. So there we go. Chuba Hubbard finding a lot of space, fighting forward. Jimmy Ward injured as we go forward to the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches on the first play of the day. There you go. Jimmy Ward, get well soon. I like to play against teams at full strength, not depleted teams that are using backup players and, all that stuff. So here we go. We do find some space. Sidestepping here. I couldn't get around number 31 here. Torrey Horton goes down injured. Left knee for the rookie. I do hope it's nothing bad. Not looking good, but he's still on the field, so we do hope that will not be too bad. We're trying to push Marshall Lattimore out of the X Factor. We need 3 more yards against him. There we go. Oh, yikes, man. Number 98. That was Kyle Phillips coming from behind. There you go. Chuba Hubbard, 18 rushes, 78 yards last week. 2nd and 6 today. That wasn't horrible. Let's go. Inside zone, right to left. I just want to establish a rhythm here. And I think we knocked him out. Yeah, there we go. That was important. That was very important. Chuba Hubbard. Off we go. Tyrann Mathieu tries to stop here. Push back. Anthony Schwartz injured. All right. We're picking up injuries to our slot wide receivers here. Next one will be Terrace Marshall Jr. Nah, is it Junior? Not Terrace Marshall. Strained knee. Ooh. Yeah, it is Junior. There we go. Sometimes I say the name and I'm unsure if I'm saying it right, but I am saying it right, so let's not question ourselves too much. Here we go, Chuba Hubbard. Just powering forward, blundering into the player. 7 yards on that drive, on that play. Bruised knee. Darnell Washington is now going to be a slot wide receiver. Interesting. Polk, Washington, Marshall, Chenault. There we go. Just powering forward, Frank Gore Jr. And there's the Panthers roar. 24-14. The score for the Dolphins. I'm not going to throw it that way because I've got Marshawn Lattimore covering. I don't want to see that happening. So there we go. Gonna go. Ooh, I wanted to go around the outside, but they really picked that one up very well. 2 yards only for Chuba there. Let's go with a close play action cross. I love this play. I've got Sinot and Polk basically as receivers. There we go. And that is a touchdown in the face of Marshawn Lattimore. Here we go. Jalen Polk traded from the Steelers. Nah, from the Lions. There we go. From the Lions. The Lions got super fast Tyquan Thornton, who is more or less the same overall and a few picks. I don't feel like we need to draft this season at all. Maybe one or two, but overall we are just really in a good spot team building wise. We brought in the young players last season and now we're kind of living off that. And by the end of the season, you know, if I wanted to have a top pick, I would have to go, you know, like a 75 rated dude or something. I would have to go for first or second rounder. I'm still conserving those picks though. But you can just build them up as well. You just need a little bit more patience here. That's what we're going for. 2nd and 8 at 21. Let's go. Divine Diablo injured. Oh, yikes. That was a quick stop, man. Lindsay Rainey. Looks like he injured his right leg there. The ankle, maybe. I hope it's nothing bad. We're going to attempt this one here. We're going to have a bum rusher. We know this because of the exclamation mark. I'm going to be looking for Laviska Shenault, but Darnell Washington is, of course, also an option here. There we go. Can we escape? Sidestep! I tried to juke, but number 31 picked up on the move brilliantly. That's Howden. Lattimore was coming along, helping out. But perfectly played by Laviska. Pulled groin, will not return. All right, Jawan James, take it over. There we go. We could even think about using Chibola there to get him some reps as well. Actually, that's what we're going to be doing. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to use an inside zone play, but I will be just fixing this quickly in the depth chart. On the left tackle position, I will be dragging up, what's his face? CJ Green. Alright, we've got this one set, bets. And here, instead of Lindsay Rainey, I will be using Chibola. There we go. I want to give him some reps. I want to give him some experience. Should be working out. Chuba Hubbard. Let's go. Ball is live. Boom. Nice block right there. Sidestepping. Pushing forward. Drag down. 8 rushes. 65 yards. That's 8 yards on average. Are we liking this? Yes, we are. right to left. Here we go. Another good run. Number 80. Oh, that is Washington. He's doing so well. He's such a good blocker. I actually didn't have this in my sights as Marshawn Lattimore is injured. I didn't really check how good his blocking was. I was just looking for a sturdy dude. And that's exactly what we got here, which is pretty awesome. Here we go. Yeah. Again, a hard cut. We're losing yards. Number 52 breaking through, stopping Chuba Hubbard here. Probably could have done better. Probably could have done better. Let's go. Inside zone, Chuba Hubbard again. Just gonna go straight ahead. There we are. Sometimes when you move the stick and you are sprinting, you kind of get caught. And that is not ideal, of course. Halfback dive. There we go. Is that a Thunder? I'm scared. Tyrion Davis-Price. Shedding a tackle here. Brian Breesy was there. But he kind of just pushed him away. That was very clean. 2-minute warning at the 9-yard line. 2nd and 5. That's good. 14-0 for the home team. Mesh spot set up, but of course we're going to go with an inside zone right to left. Today we won't have too many passing touchdown success yards. Here we go. Sidestep. Oh, boom. All right. Carl Phillips, 98, injured. I felt like I was sidestepping and then had the open route. We were stopped though. But doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was the signature thingy that The Rock had when he was still wrestling. It's actually pretty funny the way that one worked. Wow. Alright, poor accuracy out of reach. 2nd and 10. Stephon Gilmore. Or Gilmore. Gilmore. I don't know why, but whatever. Torrey Horton on the short. I've got Darnell Washington. Gonna see how this one works out. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. Yikes! That was... Why was that floated so badly? But you can see the pressure is mounting. Pressure is mounting, and I could probably have done with more running here. Let's go. Let's go. Sidestepping. Let's... What was that? That was like the... That was the lamest tackle ever. It's just like a shove, and he dropped to the ground. Ryan Stonehouse. Inaccurate. That's going to be caught. CJ Henderson here. Boom. Nice. Number 21, that's Travis Hodges-Tomlinson with the first stop here. And who's this? Stearns. It's not Caden Stearns. Come on, defense turns it over so quickly they don't even have time to do anything. Alright, double cross, and we will be utilizing the run. I want to get the clock rolling. I want to force him to use timeouts, and here we go. Frank Gore Jr. powering forward, 2nd and 1. 5 rushes, 37 yards. This is great. Let's set up a gun drive. Chuba Hubbard, here we go. Right to left. Alright, there is the setup. Everybody knows what they're doing. Chuba Hubbard. I tried to go around everybody. Almost looked like it, but he was stopped there quite decisively as well. The linebacking group is really good on this team. It's really good on this team. I am liking this. Good catch. Push down. 2nd and 3. Torrey Horton. Doing well to hold on to that one. Let's go with the bench. I just want to see if we can push forward a little bit. I actually don't mind if we don't get this one completed. There we go. Avonte Maddox was there. 11 seconds on the clock. 2 timeouts. Brian Breesy, that's the chunky dude with the number 90. That was a very nice aim. Perfect placement. All right, I'm looking for vertical play. I want to have a vertical. Let's go with this one here. They were actually going for a full-on blitz right there. Lattimore is not on the field right now. So that might be something that we can exploit. Darnell Washington. Come on, man. Oh, number 32. Yeah, that was Tyrann Matthew. 2nd and 10. Let's set up an inside zone here. And we're trying to fake him out. Of course. There you go. But we will actually be flipping this play. Just like that. I just feel like we have more space over on that side. Plus, I'd rather go up against number 31. Alright, didn't work. Second quarter comes to an end. This is halftime. And there we go. The Saints can't be happy with their performance so far. But to be fair, man, they are fielding a 72 rated rookie quarterback. You know, that's gonna do something. That has to have an impact. And I'm not saying that he's not gonna turn beast mode at any time. I'm fully expecting this here, but you know, at the same time, this is you know, if you have a veteran in there, he might be able to cope with the pressure a little bit better. I'm not saying that they are, you know, unable to score, but at the same time, it might be a little bit harder on him though. Very, very quick cut. Very quick cut by the defense here. Moving through our offensive line, especially quick. Especially quick. Still no Marshawn Lattimore. We're facing a strip specialist. Let's go. Boom. 3rd and 5. I could work with that. 14 rushes, 79 yards, 1 touchdown. I don't think Bryce Young will break any records today. But we're not chasing records. I want to have a solid win here. Stopped 4th and 3. Question is, what do we do now? What do we do now? We are held. It's a 4th down. Frank Gore held. Again, it's Breesy. And of course, it is a little bit of a mismatch here. As we're putting Breesy up against a very, very young center in Rasheem Bates. But there we go. Looking for Darnell Washington here. Just catch it. Take the 1st down. And that's it. Joe Farmer injured. Crud. Alright. That is not good. That is actually not good. But should be seeing CJ Green in there. Yeah, number 68. It's a power dude, so he has more power in there. Maybe that'll help him with staying fit longer. And I just love the way that Frank Gore uses the stiff arm. Absolutely adore that. Boom. And boom. Washington and Polk. Let's go with the pass play to liven things up a little bit here. Catch. And evade everybody. That's the way to go. I love it. Did you see the left arm? He was kind of directing the blockers. Going like, yeah, block that dude and I'm gone, man. And that's more or less what happened. We are gonna turn on the turbo just for the moment. I mean, we're in field goal range anyways, so I feel like we can't get that done. We're gonna have Washington and Sinot going for the routes here, and this is what I will be looking for. Oh, love it that he caught it. Well done, Ben Sinot. Jesus Christ, that pass was super floaty. It was very imprecise, but he gets it. I just love my tight ends. Awesome dudes. That's what I want to see. Fight for balls. Don't be like, nah, I wasn't thrown perfectly. Nah, fuck that. I want to have a gritty team that knows what to do. Perfectly done by Green here. And Chuba Hubbard finds acres of space as we plow forward. 10 yards out. 10 yards out. Do we get a replay? We don't get a replay on that one. That actually sucks. So I'm going to do that myself. Love replay time. Here we go. Here we go. Handoff at watch number 68. This is right. There we go here. 68. He goes over and boom. That was important. Just to get the slight touch on him. Because otherwise that would have been the stop right there. It wouldn't have been as many yards. And just like that, Chuba Hubbard can power ahead. And really, skin of his teeth, getting pushed out here by Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, I love this. I love this. Plus, I love the graphics. Jesus Christ. On a stick. Or one that I heard recently was Jesus Christ in a gondola. I love that one. That's so funny. Here we go. Cut. That could actually work quite well. 3 yards at the 7-yard line. That's Devon Goodshaw helping up here. That's very fair play. Thanks for that, man. Darnell Washington. Laviska Shenault is also looking like a good option. Boom. There we go. A very, I'm not going to say easy touchdown, but it wasn't the hardest, was it? Darnell Washington, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to get some Gatorade now. I earned that. And this was precision. And he's just getting away from, again, Tyrann Mathieu. Plus, he has the reach. Ooh, that was a quick one. Jesus Christ. I had hoped for some more time here. Are we getting close to sack the QB 5 times? Oh, there's no view on the personal target here. Alright. Alright, that was absolute bullcrap. We're just getting pushed back so quickly. Let's go. 2-minute warning. It's 14 and 21. So again, nothing is lost. I would like to hold them under 14 points. I think that is what I said. Or did I set 10 points and we already lost those points, those staff building points? I think we're going to go the tight end drive here. I have to be aware that we will have the bum rushers coming at me. Beautiful stuff. Just like that. That's the way I want to see it. Timeout called by the Saints very quickly. 3rd and 2. We closed 13 yards on that play. That was great. That was freaking great. Here we go. Chuba Hubbard powering forward. And do you see the animation? How he turned, basically? Ah, Joe Farmer is back. That is good news. And they have used up a lot of their timeouts. Come on, 76. There we go. Ricky Stromberg injured. Can you, number 55, just get out of the way. Ah, Stromberg moving to the tunnel. That is usually a bad sign, right? Let's go. Inside zone. 2nd and 9. Still working on getting that timeout called here. Get a block in there. Get a block in there, man. Number 76. Again, Joe Farmer wasn't doing that. He wasn't paying attention, and that was the cause for the stop here. Laviska Shenault injured, dislocated shoulder. All right, so AJ Jackson takes over. I can work with that. I don't actually mind that too much. The gun drive. Terrace Marshall Jr. I'm also going to be looking towards Darnell Washington. Catch. First down. Down you go. That's exactly what I want to see. I don't need heroics. Not at this stage in the game. Let's go. Run. That was actually nice. Number 46 is Barham. Alright, he's going to have a lot of tackles. Ankle bruise. Polk. Inside zone for Chuba Hubbard. Let's go. Alright. We're going to let the clock tick down, by the way. No surprise there, I reckon. It's a rain game, right? This is always going to be challenging. It's going to cost us. It's going to cost us a lot of stamina, and I am not up for giving up points now, especially not against a division rival. Boom, snap, perfect, absolute perfection. Going forward, 3rd and inches. And the clock is continuously ticking down. We're going to go with the halfback dive to break their spirit. Let's crush their spirit. There you go. Chuba Hubbard powering forward. Brian Breesy getting that shove in there. 23 rushes, 108 yards today. I just love the fact that we have a very versatile team. Boot. Flood. We're actually going to go this. Darnell Washington would be fantastic, but George Gregory. All right. Thrown out of the sack. So there was no sack here. Incomplete pass. How far out are we for the field goal? 55 yards. We're going to take the field goal, man. Boom. Boom. That's close enough. Ooh, and that's the wind. Are you kidding me? I didn't account for the wind. Jesus, I was fully on target, by the way. But ever so slightly, and the wind pulls it aside. 4 seconds is what they have left. But no Hail Mary, no surprise, no upset, no overtime. As the Panthers take this win. Great job here. Great job. Solid defense was facing us here. But Bryce Young and his team got it done. All right, respect for Jordan Travis. All right, 72 rated, and he really did well. 70% completion rate, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. That's probably positive. 8.7 on average. That's also pretty good. Respectable performance, man, for the young man. Chuba Hubbard, 108 yards and a touchdown. Frank Gore was also one of the driving forces here. James Duff, fullback, gets a touchdown. Interesting. On the rushing side. Receiving, let's take a look. Laviska Shenault, 75. No injury, that's good. Chris Olave, Jalen Polk, 39 and 1 touchdown. A.T. Perry got a touchdown. Benjamin Jurosik with a drop. Darnell Washington, really enjoyed him today. He didn't get a lot of receptions, but when he did, he was exactly what I needed. And he got the touchdown. Good performance so far. Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson, solo tackle leader, total tackle leader, J. Sean Barham. Nice. Danny Stutzman, DeMarco Jackson, Frankie Luvu. 1 sack for Khalil Mack, 0 interceptions. So I reckon Jeremiah Trotter Jr. didn't get his target done, so that sucks a little bit. Cade York with a missed field goal. I'm sorry about that, man. That's probably on me. I'm upset, coach. I talked myself up before the game and I totally underdelivered. How am I supposed to call myself an elite linebacker? Dude, don't be so hard on yourself, man. You are elite. You're a superstar, for crying out loud. And that X factor, who gives a damn? Not really that important. All right, game record. One story from today is your ability to limit Marshawn Lattimore and his impact on the game. Any thoughts on that? Well, it certainly helped that he was injured, so I'm going to put that out there. Yeah, I think we did a good job. He's a great player, and anytime you can limit their impact, keep them from making game-changing plays, you have to feel good about it. So what do we get? Fire extinguished, we have earned 10 staff points. That's it? Oh, come on, man. It's a little bit underwhelming, alright? 2 scenarios and that's all we get, but okay. New injury, who is that? Lindsay Rainey out for 4 weeks. I'm unhappy about that, but we're going to take it in stride. Jonathan Mingo, same thing. But Tommy Tremblay returns next week. That is a big boost for the team. Branson Robinson also returns next week. That is also positive, so I'm liking that. Lindsay Rainey, I would like him to be a little bit more solid. All right? He's having a lot of injuries. Apart from that, do we have a reveal for certain players? Because we were getting close, I think, right? So, Polk, I think we already knew Polk. Torrey Horton, how far are we off? 222. Alright, so yeah, we're still some ways off here. I reckon he's going to be a star depth trade player. I don't expect much more from him, but there's that. Chibola, how much do we need on him? He wasn't a starter in his old team. 129. Yeah, I think I have to make him a starter to really get that reveal going quickly. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna use him at right guard to just get that reveal going quicker. On defense, we should be moving closer. Tyleik Williams, 213 out of 500. Why are we not getting more? Because the defense is not on the field a lot, I reckon. But that's a big I reckon. Domani Jackson, come on, man, don't let me down. 449. All right, we're closing in here. 51 more downs, and we've got a reveal. I actually have a pretty good feeling about him, to be honest. The big question will be, how do we set up the team like in the best way? I personally could see myself using Polk as my wide receiver number 1. I could see myself using Horton, who's growing quite nicely actually, as my wide receiver number 2. Putting Chenault as 3, and then we've got a pretty good setup right there. And using Mingo as a slot receiver, all right? Because I actually am looking for one there. The specialists are set in this way. I've got Horton currently as a slot wide receiver, but he's not the best one I have. And if I were to use Mingo, Marshall, and Schwartz, I think that setup would be pretty clever. Well, apart from that, there's not much more to be said, actually. I did fill the practice squad up again. Who did I put in here? I completely forgot. I don't remember. Oh no, I put in Kublu Kelly, that's who. 75 rated, 24 years of age. Just a really solid addition to the cornerback room if we need help here. Plus, you know, costing nothing. There we go. Just basically a no-brainer. I personally am super happy about this win today because this is really important. It's 4-1, and that puts us, if the Falcons win, we are tied. If they lose, we are kind of pulling away here, at least for the time being. There's still a lot going on here, so it doesn't really make any sense to put too much weight on this here because the race is still underway. But around week 8, week 9, I'm going to be looking at this. Another thing I'm going to be looking at is something like last-minute trades. I am extremely happy with the team I have right now. I'm extremely happy. There are really no questions. We really improved the team quite a bit. But on the other hand, you know, why not take a peek at possible players on the trade block and, you know, just buff the team a little bit more in areas where we could use it, right? So that's something that I might be doing off camera. If I go for trades, I will be showing you on screen, of course, because, yeah, that's just the way I want to do it. Apart from that, there's not a lot to be said right now. I'm going to be ending the episode. I really hope you enjoyed it today. I certainly did. That was a cool game. If you did, do drop a like. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Making me feel great, making this special for me. Stay awesome, everybody. See you next time.